Hey guys, welcome back to Odd Irrelevancy Live. It's me, JP.
Tree Slayer.
Ready to hang out with you. Well, before we started shooting, by the way, hello, Nina. How you doing this evening? It's Celebrity Juicer.
What's going on, guys?
I'm doing Tuesday night. Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Just waiting for all week. So, before we were recording, you said you had interesting facts you wanted to bring up.
Coca-Cola was a wine.
So it's alcoholic too?
Yes, that's how it started.
Really?
Apparently.
Makes sense in the prohibition.
So I've read.
And during the prohibition, they took the alcohol out.
Yes.
That's where we get soft
Yes,
from.
it was like a wine that was mixed with the coca leaf.
Interesting.
And then when prohibition came around, they had to take the alcohol out of it. So they made a non-alcoholic beverage.
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
That's why they're called soft drinks.
Yeah.
Because there's hard drinks and soft drinks. Fun little fact. And I think
Yeah,
it was
medicine.
That's how back in the day, back during prohibition times, they actually before they passed the recreational alcohol use, it was medicinal first.
Yeah.
They're saying for medicinal purposes we should legalize this. So no, it's definitely, has medicinal values to it. Hello, Brianna. Everyone in chat say hello to Brianna.
Hi, Bree.
Or
Brana. Brana the Prana.
Brianna.
Cocaine medicine. Yes. Dr. Pepper, too. Yep.
And actually, I'm really glad you brought that up because we're going to go look at some old ads from days gone by. So that's really kind of a segue to the second half of tonight's show. But before that, that the week gone by and that news has happened.
Neither did I.
Actually, no,
I had no idea.
That's really.
And then I was reading that article and watching the video on it, and I was like, well, that's a neat fact.
That is really cool. I had no idea.
Like, there was other alcoholic drinks and, like, medicinal syrups and stuff that was, like, with the coca leaf and stuff. But, like, the guy that made Coca-Cola wanted to, like, he stole, like, a French wine idea of wine and coca leaf and made his own in the U.S.
Interesting. See, guys, not only are we entertaining, we are educational as well.
I should have saved the article.
Well, if you're so upon it,
I got a couple good articles, though.
Yeah, I got some good articles. He said he's got a couple. So let's get right into the news. So I'm going to start with this one because this one is probably, out of all of them, probably one of my favorites.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorites. Gotta, clear that throat. Gotta enunciate, talk loud.
Yeah.
All right. When fire erupted on June 26th at the Church of St. Basil the Great in Kargolovo, Russia, and if you're from there, I am apologizing for butchering New York City name.
I highly doubt it, but you never know.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
Parishioners first assumed it was faulty wiring that had sparked the blaze. Oddity Central reported damage to the outside was considerable, and some thought it was a divine message that they should build a bigger, more beautiful church. As it turns out, however, neither of these explanations was valid. Instead, a 36-year-old local man who was tired of his wife donating all of their money to the church allegedly splashed the walls of the church with gasoline, checking to make sure no one was inside, lit the message. He worked 24/7. They have 4 kids, and his wife works at the church. Everything he earned, she brought to temple, a Russian newspaper reported. Because of this, they had a conflict. The man admitted his guilt, but was allowed to await sentencing at home. Well, that's a desperate times calls for desperate solutions. I always say.
Quit giving away all my money! Just torches the place.
It kind of reminds me of that episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where Mr. Krabs was courting Mrs. Puff, and he's telling SpongeBob not to let him spend money. He's like, she needs it.
Yeah.
Why are you spending all my money?
Yes.
That's a way to make it. That's a way to make shit happen. I mean, I guess if you really have a problem with your wife spending money in the church, I mean, let's hope that no one in America, like all their wives in their at like Ulta. So let's hope this idea of the transfer like mall. Because some years I'm like, my wife spends all my money at Oddsiders. Don't. We at Odd Irrelevancy do not endorse
Arson.
in any way, shape, or form. It's just a funny fucking story. We were gonna go with it. So
Just torches the whole thing.
just fucking torches it. Just fucking torches.
I mean,
My favorite part was
it's the best plausible solution.
wait,
Just burn it down.
but the whole problem is you're just gonna pay all their money to have it rebuilt.
Yeah.
So it really accomplished.
Donate to the rebuild fund.
It totally accomplished nothing.
That's interesting.
So would you like to read one of yours, or you want to?
I have to find it, but
I can read another one in the meantime. I got a few. In the meantime, while he's looking for one, I'll just read over the quickly. All right. And this is a warning for all you who like to fly. Be very careful when it comes to your Apple devices. Because during a flight from Detroit to Denver on June 25th, an unidentified passenger was reprimanded by a flight attendant and other passengers after he airdropped a sexually explicit photo of himself to all the other passengers.
Really?
Yep.
No way.
The New York Post reported one passenger at Daddy Strange 333 posted a video to TikTok documenting the incident in the video. The flight attendant asked the man, "Why are you doing that?" "Just having a little fun," he replied. His fun came to an abrupt end when the flight landed and FBI agents escorted him off the plane. A Southwest Airlines spokesperson confirmed that the unfortunate incident occurred and that the airlines maintained zero tolerance for this obscene and unacceptable behavior.
No way. Chris. I've heard of people airdropping things to random people though.
Well, yeah.
You're just like at the coffee shop and you're just like see who's there and
Bloop, bloop,
yeah.
bloop, bloop. But this is
They have no idea where it came from. It just shows up.
Yes, me and yeah, celebrity producer. We're brothers. Yes.
Yeah.
we are brothers.
Unfortunate. Speak for yourself.
Where'd you? Well, you weren't on that flight, celebrity juice. If you were on that flight, you would have gotten it. I mean, we can only imagine what it is, but that guy's probably in jail. The FBI.
Do you think they put him in jail?
Oh, I imagine so.
You think so?
Oh, I'm sure that's got to be some kind of, because I mean, I was thinking how many minors on that plane got that airdrop. It said every passenger. It didn't say all adult passengers. It said every passenger. So if the kid was on his iPhone or iPod, or kids are on phones now. And I think,
hey, look, there's the other one.
whoa, whoa!
What are the odds of that?
Holy shit! It is odd irrelevancy, truly. How you doing, Alexander Dornbush?
Hi, Alex.
How you doing, Alex? Good to see you. Thanks for popping on and saying hi. So, you got your story, bud?
Yes. What is she saying in Spanish, though?
Hello, what's up?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, okay, pop.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's what little sketch I do.
That's pretty good, Chris.
My brain's like, the Dornbush clan. They're
You guys should both rock beards. Chris can hardly grow a beard.
I'm trying to rock a beard.
You could grow the neck beard, just the neck beard.
Yeah, but it's so tacky. You know,
I don't know. You look like an Amish guy because you just got this big fur neck.
Yeah, I don't look like a chin. I don't want to look like a fucking chin beard or neck beard. I don't want to be a neck beard, man. I mean, I'm trying. I've been working on this bad boy for a year, and it's about all the progress I've gotten.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're kidding.
I mean, I do trim a bit.
Sure.
I trim this up. I try to get it here.
Sure.
And it's finally starting to connect here, though. So I'm excited about that. Exciting noise.
All right, Chris. So, an elderly woman. It does not list how old this lady is. An elderly woman was killed by 2 alligators in a pond near her home. Officials in Sarasota County, Florida, said late Friday night. Officials said the alligators grabbed her after she fell into the water. At approximately 7:47 p.m., the woman was seen falling into a pond along the course at the Boca Royale Golf and Country Club in Englewood, according to a statement from the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. The woman struggled to stay afloat before two nearby alligators grabbed her. The woman, who has not been identified, was pronounced dead at the scene, and authorities have since captured the alligators and have removed them from the pond.
Oh, is it Florida?
Yeah.
You see that?
Chris, could you imagine?
That's why my ass doesn't sell.
Could you imagine?
See, that would be my
You're just like enjoying a stroll at the golf course. You slip into the pond. There should be no gators in there because it's a fucking golf course.
I mean, like, where's Bill Murray when you need him? Kill the golfers, kill the gators. You know, like, what the fuck? How does this happen? They didn't identify a name, celebrity juicer. And I don't think anybody died of natural causes. So I don't think you alligator attacked. If you 100.
Being attacked by alligators is my absolute worst fear.
I've never been to Florida.
When I went to Florida with Hannah,
yeah,
we're on an airboat. You know, the boat with the big fan in the back.
Yeah,
we're on one of those, and we come up. Golf husband set that up. Yeah, for real though.
Probably the same one who probably burnt down the church.
For real though.
You're probably like, you're not rebuilding this fucker.
Yeah. So we're on this airboat, and we happen upon this real live alligator out in the wild.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no zoo gator. This ain't no petting zoo gator.
This is the real deal. Like,
this is like a real deal gator out in the wild, you know? It was like cool to see. Hannah gets to the front of the boat and literally leans over the boat to look at this thing. The guy driving the boat is like, honey, I'd get back in the boat if I was you. Yeah, that thing will frick your date up.
That's the last thing she heard. So that's fucked up. No, I don't. That's exactly why I don't. That's why I don't like the South. I don't like insect. I don't like spiders. I don't like poison snakes. I don't like alligators.
Really?
No, fuck no. Hell no. I mean, I guess if we were like in a zoo and like we're between like a glass, oh shit, I'd be fine with a gator then. But like, no. Fuck no. No.
Well, you just don't walk up to it. You just leave it alone. It's that easy.
One does not simply just avoid an alligator.
Well, you don't put yourself in the scenario to be chewed on one.
And no, I wasn't. I was just parodying the Aragorn meme or the Boromir meme on it.
What's that?
It's a meme. It's like one does not simply walk in the Mordor. You ever seen Lord of the Rings? First Lord of the Rings? Anyway, moving right along. Hi, Eileen Ebony. How's it going? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Rattlechan, and I saw you when there's somewhere. Good to see you too, buddy. It's been a while. And I will bear your advice in mind, just to shape them. I know it was a while ago, but I tried it fun. Eventually, people. So, yeah, good shit. So, the next story, don't you hate, like, you're on a road trip, and the people who just constantly have to pee, like, all the time?
I always got to stop.
Always, every hour, every 2 hours. You
got to stop.
This story might be for you. This story might be for you. Fifth, schedule my Botox injection. The drive to the Hamptons is too much to bear. According to Insider, New Yorkers who battle weekend traffic to their Long Island enclaves are rushing to urologists for a cure for Hampton's bladder. Prostate artery embolization for men, which reduces the size of the prostate, and bladder Botox, which decreases urinary frequency for women. They come out to Hamptons and have to stop 4 or 5 times on the way, but can't find a restroom. said Dr. Schusterman, a big Apple urologist. When they're in a car with a bunch of people, they're embarrassed because they have to go to the bathroom every hour. I've lost 3 friends because I'm the driver and refuse to stop for them. One happy customer said he's like a kid after the procedure. There is no dread now. Essentially, they're getting Botox in their genitals, their prostate and stuff to make them pee as much. Yeah.
That doesn't sound safe.
It's probably not. You know?
That really doesn't sound safe.
No, it doesn't, but they're doing it. It's obviously people who are, well, high society, if you know what I mean. Yes, yes. Pinky out. Pinky out. Pinky, SpongeBob! Pinky!
You're funny, Chris.
That's the kind of shit that we're dealing with here. So I can use, suck. Yeah, so yeah, it can't be good to have a needle up in your U-Haul or your prostate or your, I don't know where the urinary Botox, I don't know where that even plays a factor. I've done any research into this.
Yeah, but that doesn't even sound safe. Not even remotely. It doesn't sound like a good idea whatsoever.
No, but that's not a good. That's not a good idea. Doesn't mean people aren't going to do it.
Yeah, but
you got money, you do a lot of stupid shit.
True.
And you got money, you do a lot of stupid shit.
True.
But hey, if you're one of those people that have constant bathroom breaks, there is a solution for you.
There is a
solution. So
bladder Botox.
Bladder Botox. So that's what this world.
That's how you sell it, dude.
Try being frank. You can get it done too. You can get it done too, Piranha. Hey, how's it going on a song? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I've heard they've used Botox for migraines. Actually, I have heard that they've medicinally used Botox to help with like people who suffer from like chronic headaches and stuff. I have heard that. I have heard that. That's it.
Botox?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Somehow it helps with that. I don't know how, but I don't know about the other one. I hope you drop a random just make sure if your door knocks and they say, yeah, just run out to that door.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not as illegal as running from the local cops. I'm sure it's not as illegal.
Run from the FBI? It's probably more illegal.
It probably is federal. Oh, really? Botox was originally for migraines. There you go. You see, educational. We're learning shit, people. We're learning and we're becoming better society, people, things. Yes.
Citizens, Chris.
Yes, that's the one. So what do you got?
What do I got?
What do you got?
All right. So it's titled Smoking in Your Own Car Now Illegal in One Minnesota County.
I've actually heard the story. It's outraged me.
One county here in Minnesota is taking that smoking ban a step further. Thanks to a new ordinance county commissioners passed earlier this week, the new smoking and commercial tobacco use ordinance just passed in Ramsey County is set to go into effect August 26. It states, smoking and commercial tobacco product use are not allowed at any time by any person on any property that is owned, leased, rented, contracted, or otherwise used or controlled by Ramsey County. This prohibition includes, but is not limited to, all facilities, grounds, parking lots, work areas, vehicles, equipment, walkways, paths and trails, park and rec areas, lands and bodies of water, public golf courses, playgrounds, beaches, swimming pools, nature areas, and recreation centers.
Yeah, I actually did read that very article last week, actually. I actually read that.
They're just like, nope, not happening.
Right, I read that on myself. I read that, like,
wow.
The notification came on, and I looked over my watch, and I looked at my watch and said, smoking now illegal in your car in this Minnesota. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Your own fucking car? Like, I get it. I mean,
I understand that
fair,
because of fires.
Fair.
Forest fires are serious over in the West.
fair. That is a fair and valid point, but
No more smoking in the boys' room. Motley Crue's gonna be crushed.
oh, they are so they're probably they probably read that news. They probably like, oh, we gotta change our song. And not smoking in the boys' room. But that's smoking not allowed in school. The whole song is not allowed to smoke in school. That's what the line of the song though. Don't you know smoking is not allowed?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
I mean, I think that. I mean, I guess I understand it's like California and stuff, but still, like, you can have like an ashtray in your car, an ash in your car. You know, you can, when you're done with your butt, you can stick it in an ashtray. They have those cup, like ashtrays you put in your cup holder.
Yeah.
They have them, or they have built in. Well, I don't, not anymore really.
No.
They don't even have. They have
don't.
the spot for the car lighter.
Yeah, but that's not what it's for.
Right now, it's for like charging and stuff.
Yeah, for a plug-in. It's not meant to take the cigarette lighter.
Yeah, it's like those have been.
A lot of them don't even work. If you take the cigarette lighter from a different car and try to use it, it doesn't even work.
That's honestly, I mean, I understand the sentiment of people not wanting to like.
I just don't understand it.
Well, I just think it's
You're out in the open.
right. I mean, I go to an extent I can understand. And parking lots. That's usually where in a place where I can't smoke. I just go to the parking lot.
Yep.
And it's like, or if I'm at the mall, I'll just go to the parking lot because you can't smoke near the building. So I keep a respectful distance. I'll show my cherry.
Even if you're parked in that parking lot, you can't smoke in your car.
I think for me personally, no, and I get that. I get that flooded things, right? I mean, I get that. In California, that does make a lot of sense. Anything starts a fire.
Yeah.
In California, you look at dry grass hard enough, you're going to get a forest fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sad truth.
Well, it's hot.
And dry, more the big problem than dry. But yeah, no, I actually did hear that story. Now you mention it. Yeah, I actually did read that story. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. And that's a tough thing. Like, yeah, I've been working on putting myself, now, put it loosely, I always say, but I'm working on it. That's why I vape a lot. Yeah. Exactly. No, exactly.
What else in the news?
I got more news, guys. I got more news. Let's hear about the guy who's sleeping on the couch. Let's hear about this guy.
He's sleeping on the couch.
He's sleeping on the couch.
Okay.
He's sleeping on the couch.
Okay.
And for really good reasons. Colombian cyclist Luis Carlos Chio won a stage of the Volta of Colombia race on June 5th and threw his arms out wide to celebrate after crossing the finish line, Canadian Cycling reported. But he was immediately forced to grab the handlebars again in an attempt to avoid hitting a group of photographers, among whom was his wife, Claudia. He has struck his wife with his bike, knocking her to the ground, where she lay unconscious as medical staff attended her. I don't understand why she didn't get out of the way, she has said after the accident. Roncario needed 4 stitches and was kept under observation in a local hospital, but she is reportedly recovering. Yeah, that's not couch. Well, okay, when she's home from the hospital, that's another way of going. Yeah.
Takes his wife out. She's like, "You're out."
It's probably that guy who burnt down the church in Russia, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you donate the money to the rebuild fund. If you can find one there that we haven't covered, read the next one. Hopefully, I'm reading okay, guys. If I need to slow down, please tell me so. I tend to read fast because my brain works fast. There's some of them. He's a very well. No, he's not that clever. He didn't succeed. He failed. So he definitely failed. He's like, yeah, that's Yeah. Well, I mean, is she really going to go that far? It wasn't like he intentionally. Well, we never know. You never know nowadays. So, yeah, let me finish this up. If you guys are on a bike, make sure you keep your hand on the handlebars at all times so you don't run over your spouse or significant other.
Be like Biden.
All right.
It just falls off.
He did. But, the guy's a trooper. He got right back up. It's like when I go on my longboard.
Yeah, you just get up and try again. Yeah.
I'm fine. It's fine. God, this sucks. The whole world's watching this.
All right.
What do you got?
Have it your way.
Yes.
The Concord Mall in Wilmington, Delaware, is getting its 15 minutes of fame after a vendor discovered a hidden treasure locked behind a wall. A fully intact Burger King from 2009. Thomas Dalkey, general manager of the mall, uploaded a video tour of the restaurant, including finding a bag containing grossly well-preserved French fries. Current and former employees posted that the space has been used for storage and for running a hose through to water plants in the mall. One poster quipped, "In Europe, they've been finding remnants, artifacts, and towns of the Roman Empire. Here, they find Burger Kings."
How about that, huh? Like, usually they tear down those things and put them out there. But no, we're going to cover it. We might open it someday. Quick question, did they open?
Could you imagine finding French fries that are that old?
Would you eat them?
That are, like, still good?
And here's our question tonight, guys. Would you eat odds? How many? Did it says how many years it was?
From 2009.
Okay. So how many years would take that risk and eat fries that are, I'm not a bad mental math,
13.
13 years old? How many we do it? I don't know about
Stick them in the microwave and go for
that.
it.
I mean, they're oddly preserved. I mean, there's so much preserves and shit in there.
Pay you $20 to eat a fry. I would take that all day.
I honestly, would you?
I would take that all day.
Are we talking like $20 a fry? Because
I'll eat the whole thing.
he will.
I'd probably eat the whole thing for $20.
Just $20 for the whole thing? Man, you are generous.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, that was good. Since we had
post zombie apocalypse, I eat what I find. Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah. That
if I'm still alive when a mass outbreak of a killer virus comes out, dude, I feel like my immune system is fine to consume just about anything. Like straight up.
Agreed.
I found a Coca-Cola in a can from the 1994 Super Bowl.
You drink it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was not very good, but I drank it.
As fuck.
I drank it.
All right. Since we're not endorsing arson, we got another arson story for you guys.
Really?
Oh yeah, we do. Of course we do. How many of you guys have an annoying boss? Raise your hand.
Well, I'm sure everybody's had an annoying boss one time in their life, at least.
And I don't know why I'm struggling. I think I'm ascending to godhood. I'm struggling with something crazy here. So I'm like ascending to godhood, I think. Or my camera's going. Either way.
Oh yeah, you're like really laggy.
Yeah, it's weird. Hopefully my audio is coming good. Well, I mean, I've already, me and my cat have already come to terms that if push comes to shove, I mean, like a week's worth of food, I think. I'm sorry, that was dark.
Chris, you're like super laggy.
Am I super laggy? What's causing that? Things like that. We'll just roll with it. As long as it messes my audio, I don't think it's me here. I'm going to do an audio check quick, guys, to make sure I'm coming across. All right, hope. I think I'm fine, though.
Do you think the audio's fine?
Yeah, I think the audio's fine.
Sure.
Well, I'm picking up you're picking up my audio, because my audio probably fucked. So.
Sure.
Probably a saving grace. All right. When Tanha 54.
Chris, you gotta look. Went to the zoo the other day. Peacocks were running the place. Hashtag Hefe.
Yeah, we're going off his audio. We're sharing the same mic on his camera, on his phone, anyways. So. That's awesome. How you doing, Squid? Squidsy or Squids, whatever is appropriate. I'm gonna say Squids. Heavy XOZ.
Sure.
All right. So on the evening of June 28th, at the no, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked up where I was going with that.
Nice, Chris.
Yeah. That was professional. All right. When Sanha 54 allegedly set fire to his boss's house in early May, he had perfectly understandable reason. Spirits told him to do so, he told deputies. According to WFLA TV, Howell was arrested on June 29th in Pinellas County, Florida, on second-degree arson charges. Authorities say surveillance cameras caught him riding a bike to his boss's new St. Petersburg home, securing his bike to a nearby stop sign and approaching the home on foot while trying to cover his face with his shirt. 5 minutes later, he could be seen running back to his bike and riding away. He also told deputies that he was not upset with his presumably former employer. That was rough, guys.
Yeah.
I can't read, it turns out. I can read fine, just read less.
So dude was mad at his boss and torched it?
Torched it because spirits
told him to.
told.
Huh.
I mean, sounds legit.
That's one way to get away with arson.
I mean, you don't know, he's not getting away with shit. Like he's definitely, he might be able to get out the insanity though.
Loony bin.
Yeah, he's being locked up for a long time. He's gonna have some nasty.
He's gonna be in the loony bin.
So we got.
What else you got?
I got that one, or that one. We got two. I think we got that one, and that one. Go on back. You said the best one's for last. This is pretty good.
Irony. Ah, the thrill of the open road. The miles rolling by under your boots. The wind blowing through your mullet. Or not. According to News Center 1 TV, Rapid City Regional Airport has announced a partnership with the world's largest motorcycle rental company to offer rental bikes, Chris, for the upcoming Sturgis Motorcycle Rally in August. Now you can fly in, don your leathers, and roar into Sturgis fresh as a daisy. We believe this added amenity will be convenient for guests, says Patrick Dame, Airport Executive Director. The whole point of like going to Sturgis is like
Ride your bike there.
Riding your motorcycle there.
Wouldn't that be considered a poser if you did? That's kind of like a poser move.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm bad. I rode into the airport. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Right.
You should see how that steward and trying to
On like the world's most generic motorcycle.
Right, Miles. Oh no, I think it's Harley. It's Harley.
Still.
Let's have the show.
It's gonna be like super generic.
Yeah, it's my hog. We don't get scratched on that. I have to pay extra if that happens. So I think we got one more left, and I think we're doing some good. We got plenty of time before we have to.
Oh, I got another one.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah.
Share yours, and then
Sure.
I can queue up the last one. I think we have one. I'll confirm that. Yours. That's a good. You know what? That's a good point. Song. Look at that.
All right.
You're working for a moment, I guess.
So, nothing brings people closer, Chris, then a list of top cities. Everybody loves when their city makes a top 20 list. They're like, yeah, this is a great place, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So there was a recent, we'll say, study that went around. And it's mainly based on Oregon pest
Okay, cool.
people.
Cool.
And they put out a list of the top 20 rattiest cities.
I can reserve what I've heard.
Top 20 most rats in your city.
I'm guessing New York's number 1. I guess.
No.
Oh, well, we get everyone before he reads up these lists.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
What
Who do you think's number 1 most ratty city?
Mm-hmm.
We'll sit on that for a minute.
Yeah, I'll let you guys ponder on that issue to think. I'm thinking I'm gonna go New York. I'm gonna guess New York. It's gonna be on the list regardless. Well, maybe it could be. You guys. That's a good one. So we got Scranton and Detroit so far. We'll get another 30 seconds before we actually
The country's rattiest city.
So you're guessing. Good. New York is still doing it. I'm sure they have a rat on the seal. That's all. That could just be an stereotype. I'm not sure.
And we're not talking little mice. We're talking rats. Number 1. World's most rattiest city.
So we're getting Camden, New Jersey, San Francisco, Detroit, or Scranton. Anyone else want to take a guess? I'll give it another 15 seconds, and then we'll have him reveal the winner. Good guesses, guys. It's a real
Yeah.
win. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe yours will be on the list. All right, let's shoot them off.
All right, here we go. Number 1. Or should we start from 20?
20.
Let's start from 20.
Start 20.
We're going to start from 20. Ratty. Number 20. Dallas, Texas. Number 19. Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 18. Houston.
Okay. Few other things. No Texas.
Number 17, San Diego. 16 is Pittsburgh. 15 is Atlanta.
Oh, we got Atlanta's on there. Who gets Atlanta? Onasong, you got Atlanta. 15?
Yep,
So
15.
you got that one.
Number 14 is Indianapolis. 13 is Boston.
That makes sense, actually.
Coming in whopping number 12 is Minneapolis.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Number 11
Oh, yeah, sorry.
is Seattle.
Of course, it makes sense.
Number 10, Cleveland. 9, Denver. It's pretty shocking being out in the mountains.
Kind of, yeah.
Number 8, Detroit.
Detroit's on there.
Yep.
I think Southern Juice are against Detroit. I think.
Number 7 is Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. Onasong just threw Philly out there.
Number 6, Baltimore. Number 5, San Fran.
Oh, San Fran was guessed too. I think that was from Alex. I think Alex in San Fran, anyways.
Number 4 is Washington, D.C.
There's lots of red. Well, I could tell you that.
Number 3 is New York.
Yeah, it was the top 3.
Number 2 is L.A., Los Angeles. And coming in whopping number 1,
Drum roll.
Chicago.
There you go. There you go, guys. So, I mean, I don't know if that you all look at,
Chicago is the country's most rattiest city.
there you got it, guys. So, if you guys don't like
Duh,
rats,
LA is trash.
so, but what's that you have on that list?
No.
Okay, no, Nina, that was not on the list. So hey, I mean, so well, Minnesota made the top, 12 or whatever. That's good. I was around number 3. So well, that concludes. Wait, no, wait. I think I have one more.
Yeah, you do.
More. Since we like talking about road tech.
Rogue Tech?
Road tech, yes.
Sure.
All right. On the evening of June 28th, at the intersection of Goff and Fulton Street in San Francisco, more than half a dozen cruise robo-taxis stopped operating as they should and stalled, blocking the intersection for several hours. TechCrunch reported. The cruise vehicles were launched just a week before in the city, operating between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. The first thing I say to my coworker is that they're getting together to murder us. One online poster joked. They even made it so the street sweeper couldn't hit an entire block. The errant cars were retrieved with the help of some humans.
They're out to kill us.
It's happening, guys. It's happening. It's like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
They're out to kill us.
It's begun. The great tech revolution's begun. Knew it's coming.
I mean, that's like,
It's
I don't know about rogue vehicles.
I don't know. You seen Doctor Who?
No.
There's one episode where they actually had everything was all tied into I think it was Doctor Who. And all the computers were all done at the same place, and they were like aware, so they would like get hostile to certain people. Like they'd like lose control and try to lock the doors will lock,
Really?
and they'll cause it to be a crash.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I believe that was Doctor Who.
Yeah, but I don't find that logical, like as a scenario.
I mean, the way cars are going, and even they said the Teslas that even like the autopilot Teslas are responsible for a lot of accidents.
Well, that's mainly like autopilot accidents.
That's so like AI. And it's thinking capacity. I would say the idea that some aspects of where we're going, technology excites me. It's really cool. But there's other aspects of technology that scare me.
Like sentient robots.
Yeah, sentient. And because we're going to eventually. I mean, I could see with this big workers' crisis that's going to be the end result. And even at my local grocery store, they opened up 4 more, or near my grocery store nearby, they opened 4 new fast checkouts. I'm pretty sure most stores are going to run fast checkouts at some point. And because they can cut down on workout, we'll cut down on money spent on labor now.
Right.
We cut down on labor a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure maintenance costs a whole heck of a lot than hiring 10 people.
It's probably cheaper maintenance-wise.
Hey man, I'm all about bicycles, but I live in a city that's basically a gigantic zip. Like if you look at the topography of our city, it looks like a fucking zip.
Really?
Oh yeah, look at the topography. It looks like a big fucking zip. We're all hill.
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, yeah.
So like,
that's why Dollar Tree raised prices to $1.25.
I heard that actually. They even call them dogs anymore.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, technically still a dog. Even when it wasn't $1 store, the $1.09.
$1.08.
Yeah, whatever. $1.08. Well, that's all the news stories we got this week. So I just want to thank.
That's all I got.
That's all I got too. So I think until we open up the panel, which we got about looks like
15 minutes.
15 minutes. I figured I was reading. I love reading articles on Facebook. I love reading articles anywhere. I read the most interesting articles in Hustler magazine. Like I read the articles. All about the articles.
Sure.
I'm all about the articles.
Sure.
Yeah, all about the articles. It's a really superior rating.
Interesting. You bring up Arizona tea. They do that on purpose.
Yeah, it's actually I read that recently. They refused to raise their prices.
Yep.
They refused. Didn't they take a cut to do it?
I don't know.
I think the owners took they only took a cut.
Probably.
Because they're like, we're not raising the prices.
No, they don't want to.
Yeah.
Because then you're like competing with other top brands for their fridge space.
Right. But if you're dollar, you're
yeah, and you can order. That's easily ordered.
Yeah. But I think this stuff's getting expensive. Yeah, no, you're right, Alex. If Arizona tea prices go up, it would probably be
the apocalypse.
It would be.
Oh no, Arizona tea's $1.09.
Cats and dogs living in harmony. Total anarchy. Fucking let's riot. I'm fucking rioting right now. I know they've not raised the price yet, but I'm just gonna pre-riots.
Just
Pre-riots. No, we at Odd Irrelevancy do not promote rioting. This was just a little hashtag. If I could just
peaceful protesting is
sure. We can have our undies in a bundle. We can have our undies in a bundle, and we can get it settled. That's cool. That's good. What about? Oh, yeah, that was definitely something. I mean, actually, we were just talking about that Mulliton or that this was the stuff that
Oh,
we were discussing that, and we were discussing how it's going to be punished. It just depends on if it's a standard ground standard,
right?
Because they don't have.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
Yeah, so I don't know what Indiana is.
Active shooter and some.
What is this Nicolina 777?
I don't know.
And the second time he posted that, I don't know what you
Talking to him. Citizen took him out, saved hundreds. Yeah, but what happens in that? Like, does that guy still got to go to jail?
Something.
He doesn't just like walk home after that. He just like gats the guy and leaves. I feel like that doesn't happen.
So, talking coaching. So. Anyways, we're gonna move on to something I thought would be kind of fun. So I was reading articles, and I come across one which is like ads that would not be allowed today for various reasons, being they're just scientifically untrue. They're morally we just not for it. And I figured it'd be fun if we could just look at some of those and discuss them. So, without further ado, we got a couple. Until we open up the room to have people come in and chat. What's wrong about? Like I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. So you're gonna see the picture big, so you won't see us for a second. But don't worry, we're not leaving. We're still here. So for our first one, we're gonna lose the banner quick. So where did we begin? Oh, that's great. This is an advertisement for something called Grove's Chill Tonic. But look what it boasts.
Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic. On the market over 20 years, 1.5 million bottles sold last year. Makes children and adults as fat as pigs. No cure, no pay. Price, 50 cents. What?
I don't understand. Like, it's a chill tonic that makes you fat. It must be like full of fucking carbs and shit. Like, what the fuck? So, I got another one for you. Fair enough. All right, for the next one, I said this is gonna be a random. I know that I went on my way to make sure that these weren't gonna be offensive. There was a lot that were questionable. I just didn't want to.
I don't know.
Make it that,
fat pig children might be offensive. But...
Yeah, well, I apologize to you, affected. Here we go. Speaking of Coca-Cola,
see,
cocaine toothache drops, and you have
instantaneous cure.
And you get it for steel, man. Go back in time. Pick up something.
Price 50 cents. 15 cents.
Yeah. For sale by all druggists. So you go to the store, I want some of those cocaine.
Registered March 1885.
Nuts, dude. The shit they get away with.
You just go to your local pharmacy and you're like, yeah, I got my toothache. It's like, here you go.
Here's your drops, all right? You got you, homie. We got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't read the top. So can you read the top one? Because I can't.
What? Tom loves his medicine?
Yeah.
Tom loves his medicine. And so do I. Everyone likes laxates.
And look how happy they are about it.
Like, yeah, I'm just about to go explode in the bathroom. No big deal. I love my chocolate laxate.
So the next one is not about drugs. It's just really bad advertisement. It would not go well in this society. Looking at it. It's bad.
Why?
It's what
Oh,
it says.
macho, it's bad.
It's kind of like when they had like this German
Huh.
vacuum cleaner that actually they brought over from Germany, and when they translate the slogan, they had to change it to translate to "Nothing sucks more than this brand of vacuum." Which nowadays you're like, oh, that's not something proud of.
Yeah.
Like this vacuum sucks, dude. Fuck. All right, got another one for you. This is a big laugh. I don't know if you can read the small words. I can't. But it's called satanic. Some kind of tonic that does something for you. It makes you chill. Yeah, I can't. It's way too slow for you.
How's your disposition is equivalent to asking, how's your liver? A fit of the blues and a disordered liver can go hand in hand. Satanic makes you sunny, goes right to the cause of the trouble, gives the liver and digestive organs a thorough toning. Result: improved digestion, better appetite, nourished nerves, and cheerfulness. Try satanic as a flu preventative. Also relieves colds, indigestion, rheumatism or something, and most nervous troubles and most headaches. They have a solve and a liniment as well, whatever that is. Mental sunshine, yeah.
It's just a name, satanic. Like, how would they even go back in that time period? Like, I feel like this product they could do nowadays. I feel it's something they couldn't do in the past because of its how that's pretty edgy.
That's superstition.
That's super edgy for its time. Like that's like the Marilyn Manson of its time right there. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna go to the druggist. Druggist. I love that term.
Druggist.
I'm gonna go to my druggist to give me some satanic and some cocaine tooth drops. Yeah. Oh, what do we got next? I think the lard one's next, guys.
They're happy because they eat lard.
They're like, yeah, lard. Yeah.
We love lard.
Lard. I always take a double helping of lard in the morning my breakfast.
I don't know.
And I've not pooped in weeks. Oh boy. All right. This is supremely outdated. Yeah, I don't read the writing for the top letters.
More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
And actually, if you can read the small print, I'm not gonna have you strain your eyes. But it says like, doing a survey. Trust your doctor. Go with Camel.
Really?
Yeah, something like that. And like the thing, like, yeah, like blah blah blah. I think we got okay. Next year we're gonna be cigarette. I think cigarette related. But I just think that because you can't even get cigarette ads anymore of any kind, any publication. Not since like late 90s or maybe even early 90s.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They cut down on that, yeah. Because they were advertising. This one is our. Oh no, it's not one cigarette. You'll like this one, buddy.
We'll have lots to smoke this winter, won't we, Mother? Grow your own, smoke your own. That's awesome, dude. That's funny.
Nope, that's not cigarette one. Yeah, simpler times, people. Simpler times.
Could you imagine flipping through a fucking magazine or something and that just happens to be the next fucking ad?
Oh man, I like this. I have so much fun back. I don't know.
You may be sterile.
I don't know what this makes me laugh. How happy they are with you sterile. They're like, you shoot blanks. This kid shooting blanks.
Chris, where did you find these?
I just Google searched. Simple Google search. As I said, there's some that are a little more racy than others.
For a fertile marriage, avoid germs and neurosis. You may be sterile.
You may be sterile.
That's hilarious. For a better start in life, start cola early. How soon is too soon?
I'm not shit, but it was basically this article. I did see a little bigger picture of it, and it basically said studies show that kids who start drinking soda at an earlier age are more likely to be popular as they get older.
Huh.
That's why I wasn't popular. My parents would never let me drink soda.
Yep.
When I was a baby, and I'm not popular, and it's my parents' fault because they didn't give me soda growing up. I mean, look how happy this baby is. That's a happy baby. Oh boy. And
Dr. Batty's for your health. Asthma cigarettes. The hell?
look what it treats.
Effectively treats asthma, hay fever, foul breath, all diseases of the throat. All diseases.
John.
All.
John.
Head colds, canker sores, and bronchial irritations. Not recommended for children under 6. Well, of course not. They're cigarettes.
But if they're 7, it's all it's their game.
Yeah.
So they
What the hell's an asthma cigarette? How is that going to help putting smoke in your lungs?
My guess is it's got to be an early advertisement for menthol.
You think so?
Yeah, because menthol is used to treat sore throat and stuff. Like in my cough drops, I like Fisherman's Friend, not a sponsor. They're very much about that. I'll keep playing this until someone kind of pop in. We got a few more to look at. Hope you guys are having fun. I can't see the chat. I'm gonna pop over here. You doing good?
Yeah.
Everyone seems happy about this. All right, moving on.
Nicotime cigarettes. The smooth taste expectant mothers crave. Get yours today at the local druggist.
Our local druggist again.
There were herbs used to help aid asthma and other respiratory problems that were burned and inhaled. Smarty pants over here.
Who said that?
Alex.
Is that about menthol?
The asthma cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it sounded cool shit, and you're sitting there like,
$1 billion.
This just reminds me of you when you were younger. You had a little Hercules.
Gillette safety razor. No strobing, no honing. Begin early. Shave yourself.
So
Kid can't even hold a banana, let alone hold a razor.
it just reminds me of we were kids. They got you that freaking training razor, the Hercules training razor with the freaking the shaving cream. And he was like,
Really?
you were baby Jay was in there with his little Hercules big training razor.
Really?
Yeah.
A Hercules training
I
razor.
believe you had a Hercules training razor. I really believe that was the thing. Let's see.
Butter, good and good for you. Your nutrition tip. Butter is slippery. That's why we eat as much as possible to lubricate our arteries and veins. Make sure you eat your butter, kids, in 2 helpful servings. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. What? You wonder why the U.S. is like the #1 most obese country.
All right, I think that's the last one. Oh. Woo. Oh, that was good shit, guys.
You gotta get more of those, Chris.
I gotta kill that. Sorry. Hold on a second. I gotta kill that. I can find more. And if you guys ever come across like an interesting ad that's tasteful, make sure you send it on our Facebook group on relevancy. And being said, it's 8:30, guys. The doors are open. The link should be out for the join link. Should be. I don't know, Jason.
No.
Motherfucker. Well, hopefully it shows up. If it's not, I'll just fucking slap in the thing. But yeah, so feel free to with which one. I am having too much fun. we got a full.
I know.
We got all of them.
I know.
Jesus.
Brianna hopped off.
No, she did well.
Yeah.
But she did.
Yeah.
She had. Yeah, which poster though, celebrity juicer? Like, are you talking the lard or the butter or both?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, and you know what I'm
Could
talking
you imagine eating a spoonful of lard?
about.
I'm going strong.
This is bad food now. I mean, no, I mean,
Like and sub, guys. Yes. Always like, subscribe, hit the bell icon,
right on.
donate to the PayPal for new tech,
Yes, definitely.
hit the comments, share. You guys know the gig. Lard, butter, it's all the same.
It's all good. It's all good.
Isn't butter like lard, anyways? Or is that different?
What, lard butter?
Yeah.
Lard is, I think, animal fat.
What's butter?
Don't know. I know it's not. I know it's carb. If you know, you know.
Spoonful of cinnamon, bet. No, I've tried that before.
Oh my god! I was at freaking work one day. It's like, bitch, you can't eat a spoonful of cinnamon. I can fucking put it. Well, that's too bad. I honestly, I would try it again. Get that on video. But that's not a thing. I mean, that's not even the cool thing either. It's all Tide Pods now.
It's all Tide Pods now. You know those edible arrangements?
Yeah, I heard
they do like flower bouquets out of fruit and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did one for Tide Pods. You could buy a Tide Pod edible arrangement. Butter is milk fat. Lard is just fat. Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
Well, how do you get the milk fat from the milk?
It has to be. I imagine it's like curdling process, kind of like. Well, it's definitely. You know what? Next time we're gonna see how butter's made. Cow resin. I need cow resin from celebrity juices. So, yeah. Well, I hope that link showed up on Facebook. It should have. I set everything up. Hopefully, it set it up right. I don't know if yeah, I don't know some people. But you want to check that? Make sure we're good there. And I will. Do I need to unmute?
No.
Okay. All right. Continuing on, folks. Nectar for gods. Dr. Panda.
Carolyn says, "Come over. She'll show us."
Okay, cool. But I don't have a Twitter. Actually, I don't have. Wait. No, I don't have Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I don't rock Twitter. I don't. I don't. So, you're gonna make sure the link's posted. I did all this morning, and I hope.
Yeah, it is.
They were good.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, as I said, guys, the door's open. If anyone wants to come in here and hang out, shoot the shit, yeah, saw an ad or that really strikes your fancy, or I just want to come
strike your fancy.
Strikes your fancy.
The hell is that?
The euphemism.
What's a euphemism?
Same. Just fancy word thing.
What's your Twitter? It's a great way to share your
All
streams.
right, well, I'll put that on my list of things to do. Start Twitter. I think I might have.
Make a new one.
Yeah, we'll make one for the channel. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Slim.
You don't make your own cheese in Minnesota? No, I've never made my own cheese.
You're Wisconsin. That's where they make their own cheese at home.
I've never known a Wisconsin person to make their own cheese, Chris.
You've never been to Wisconsin. And that, folks, is called the no true Wisconsin fallacy.
Churn the cream. Yeah, but how do you get the cream from the milk? Or do you just churn the milk?
You churn the fuck out of it, but that's hard to decide. I'm not a butter maker. I didn't go to 4 years of slacker school to churn butter.
Of slacker school to churn butter.
I didn't go to slacker school. I didn't get a doctorate in underwater basket weaving. Not only is it practical, it's just a fun thing.
Is that even a thing? Underwater basket weaving?
I don't think so.
Might be.
I don't think so. And how would it be? Are you underwater? Like, are you like in a scuba suit underwater? Or are you just underwater just doing it like get your hands underwater? I mean, so I didn't go to underwater basket weaving academy to fucking churn butter.
Why not?
It was that class is fun. You'd be surprised. A lot of people want to learn how to make their own butter. And here, but margarine.
Well, margarine's like the like lab made stuff.
Right, I think he even started as a lubricant.
Really?
Like, for like farm machinery, yeah, I think so. I think it was meant to. I don't like margarine. It's so easy to spread, though. Oh, I'm a liar. I do like margarine. It's easier to spread than butter. Where have we come from? Where have we Sullivan just talking about butter?
I don't know.
I mean, might as well start talking about paint drying in the wall.
that butter ad is just
That
like
butter.
it got me on this butter kick.
Well, that's actually like the first one I found too. Like, yes. Oh yeah, there's a pasteurization. I don't know.
Now that is something you spend your life achieving.
That is life goals right there. I think I need to reassess my life choices. I think I definitely need to reassess.
Sir, what's your degree in? Oh, I got a PhD in cheese.
I am Dr. Chris.
Man.
Dr. Cheese. Look at that. Oh man, then when you get a PhD, you put that.
But there is like some serious money in like expensive cheese.
Well, right. It's like even free cheese is like $10 a pound.
Yeah, but I'm talking like over in like Europe and the UK and stuff. Like cheese is like a different entity from what it is over here. Like here, it's just cheese. Over there, it's like
It's a big deal, yeah, for sure.
it's like gold bars.
Oh right, yeah. You get the European cheese; they're fucking pricey over here.
Yeah.
There's
So
like
even over there,
oh yeah, sure.
it's like the Mona Lisa over there. It's cheese.
The Mona Lisa cheese in Europe, and they know everything better in Europe, but they've had a lot longer to establish themselves in Europe.
You think so?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but that's just one person's view of history. Realistically,
and history is always decided by the winner.
right?
History is always decided by the winner,
Right.
or written by the winner.
Right.
That's what I learned in history class back in high school. I loved history. So that's actually my favorite subject was history.
Really?
I took an extra history. I didn't need I have 4 credits in history. I took every year. I took a history course. I got history credits all the way through high school. Love history. Yeah, it's fucking
Hell is fancy cheeses. Yes.
Oh yeah, the worst. But the thing is, I love cheese. I love cheese a lot. I love cheeseburgers. I love pizza.
Sure.
You don't like cheese?
Really?
You don't like cheese?
Huh.
Which is fine.
I mean, cheese is good.
I like cheese and everything. But you're more of a milk guy.
Yeah.
You'll drink that gallon. You'll buy that fucking gallon.
I love milk.
I'm not a big cow.
It's got to be the red cap though.
Well, yeah.
Whole milk.
Whole milk. Yeah. No,
Whole milk. I mean, I'll drink skim milk 1%, 2%, but whole milk is preferred.
Later, Alex. Thanks for popping.
Bye. Love you.
Yeah, we had a whole family ordeal this evening, guys.
Yeah.
This is a special treat tonight.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I like when the fam comes and supports the stream. So, anyways, so what else has been going on? Actually, that's actually what I was going to talk about. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
I got more. No, the show goes on. We got 15 minutes to go. Going it. That's something interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna go into some old cutaway content until someone comes in here and talk about whatever. Someone else just pop in. How have you guys seen the movie Clue?
Clue?
Clue, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. Are you sure?
You've absolutely seen Clue.
Okay.
You've absolutely seen Clue. And I think I don't know. Nar. And if that's the case, you really need to see a doctor. Like that seems rather serious. Like she probably get that shit checked out, but I have no fucking Nar. And a better question: how would you know Nar?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in the habit of going there. X is for a reason, bro. X is for a reason. That's what stinks. It's freaks over here. So, yeah.
The movie Clue.
Yeah, the movie Clue. That is by far the best game adaptation film ever made.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Just the level of detail and stuff. Like I said, I think you guys have seen Clue. You know, not Nar. I don't even want to know what you're into at this point, but I'm sorry. That doesn't, neither of those sound very appealing. But no, with Clue, just the attention to detail of everything. Just a little attention to detail. Like my favorite thing that really, really stuck with me of everything that was in it. Well, every person, Colonel Mustard, they all drove cars that were associated with the color of the car was associated with who they were.
Sure.
So Colonel Mustard drove a yellow car, Professor Plum drove
Makes
a purple
sense.
car. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Little details like that to represent their pieces. There's another part where whenever they're going, like they're running together, they always tripping over each other and falling over each other. Well, that's because in the board game, yeah, I just watched Clue twice over the past week, so it's been on my mind, okay? But like when they're running around and stuff.
In the movie.
Yeah, in the movie, they're running around, they'll like trip over each other or bump into each other, or whenever they walk upstairs, they're like super awkward about it. That's because in the board game, only one player piece can occupy a square at a time.
Sure.
Colonel Mustard in the library with the revolver for the win. And I just think Tim Curry's one of the best actors out there. He was Pennywise. He was Dr. Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Never seen it.
Really culty.
Pennywise is it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's the original Pennywise. He was in.
Oh, not the new one?
No, I was like Bill Scowens.
Oh.
Some weird like Swedish name. Can't pronounce. No, Clue is probably actually one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Oh yeah. After learning some like behind the scenes stuff, like just the level of detail they put into it, that 90 minutes, they really packed a lot of shit in there. So if you haven't seen Clue,
watch
it's on Paramount. So if you have Paramount Plus, you really have no excuse not to. You should definitely check out Clue if you have. Oh, another thing I want to talk about that film. You know the movie has 3 endings, right?
Really?
Yeah. 3 endings. It says, and they explain who the killer was. It's like, but what if this is what happened? And then they did another scenario, and then it said, but this is what actually happened. But when they originally released it in theaters, they didn't give all 3 endings to every theater. They gave one theater to this, they got this ending. One theater got this ending. One theater got this ending.
Really?
And so not every single person saw the exact same ending until the VHS and VH home video release. Tim Curry is fucking amazing. Tim Curry is a man. Like, he's one of my favorite actors. Him and Bill Pullman. I really like him.
Bill Pullman?
Yeah. Have you seen Independence Day?
Maybe.
He played the president in that. He's Lone Star in Spaceballs. You've seen Spaceballs.
Yeah, which one's Lone Star?
He's the guy. He's the Han Solo guy.
Oh, he's the captain of the motorhome.
Yep.
Okay.
That's Bill Pullman. He's also one of my other favorite actors.
Huh.
And then there's Gary Sinise and Rob Lowe. I really like those. Lieutenant Dan.
There's Rob Lowe.
No, it's Denise.
Oh. Who's Rob Lowe?
Rob Lowe. Scene. Not sure if you've seen anything with Rob Lowe. I mean, I like him because of Stand.
Stand?
The Stand. It's based on Stephen King novel. We've discussed it in the previous.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the persons that I absolutely disagreed. Yeah, no, that does. Yeah, so like all that stuff I learned about the movie makes me appreciate just that
even more.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And how like actually like the actual true ending, like once I knew what I was looking for, I'm like, oh yeah, she wasn't in that scene with the rest of them. She wasn't. And oh yeah, he did slip away and do this. Oh yeah, this person did get separated here and did this.
See you later, Una.
Yeah, it was really nice talking to you. Thanks for chilling with us this evening. You got your wisdom teeth out yesterday.
Ooh,
I
that doesn't sound fun.
still think I have my wisdom teeth.
I don't think I have any.
I have a fun fact for you. This was in my vaping live stream. Someone brought this up. Did you know that rabid animals are hydrophobic?
What do you mean?
Scared of water.
Really?
I was on stream the other day. So I share that knowledge with you.
They don't like water.
They don't like water. Yeah. For some reason, they just don't. They can develop hydrophobic tendencies.
Just like spraying with a hose, they'll run away.
It sounds like it.
Splash a gallon of water on the ground.
Throw it. It's like when you're dealing with ghosts, you put salt, you never have an animal, bucket of water, you're good to go.
Huh.
That does sound super fun, Eileen, actually.
Yeah.
Gas and the air. I'll take the words. I think I still have my. I've never had any really major surgery done, I don't think. Which for me, I'm healthy. That's a statement to something.
Yeah.
That's got to be a statement to something. I've not had any major
It's all the
surgery
Dr. Pepper you drink.
Hey, you know what? So, true story. This is a true story. And if you do not believe me, you can ask me. Ask Mom about this. But when I think I was in 11th grade. I worked in Hardy with that.
Uh-huh.
And I went to do my physical, because I had to do a pharmacy, I had to do your physical.
Yep.
To get all the badges, to get all the ribbons that you had in your physical done.
Yeah.
So you're healthy, so they know you're healthy to do PE and stuff. Doctor would look at me and said, "Oh yeah, no, you're looking really good, and whatever you do with your diet, keep doing it." Which my diet at the time consisted of Monster Thick Burgers and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Best fucking doctor I ever had. Yeah, and that it can happen later. Wisdom tooth problems can happen later in life, though. Like they for sure can. You want the Dagwood? I don't mind the Dagwood. Oh, speaking of sandwiches, did you know that Shaggy and Scooby Doo was voiced by Case Keenum? He's a famous radio personality. And around the 70s, 80s, 90s, super famous. Like he's like the iconic voice of Shaggy and like the America's top 40 every week. Back to that time period.
Sure.
And he became a vegetarian at some point, and he said he refused to do the role of Shaggy if Shaggy ate meat. So all the sandwiches that you see in the latest season, those are all just lettuce and tomatoes and stuff because he wouldn't do the part unless it was that way.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Actually, a lot of interesting Scooby-Doo theories I've heard. Oh, Rachel! Well, it's about time. Well, thank you all for popping in. It's been I'm just playing. How's it going, Rachel? Good to see you. I was kind of afraid you weren't going to come join us. You have a good night, Eileen. Frank Welker? He ate meat. No, I thought Casey Keenum took over the role of Shaggy at some point. And when it switched from, Shaggy. Yeah, Shaggy. I wanted to say, that's the wrong way.
I don't know any Scooby-Doo facts.
Well, I heard one interesting theory where they were actually, Shaggy and Fred were draft dodgers. That's why they're going from state to state to state to state, because they were dodging the draft. Scooby-Doo came in the 70s when Vietnam was well in swing and the draft was in. And Scooby-Doo was a lab experiment for like a super dog for the military. And they stole Scooby.
Huh. Is that like somebody's theory?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting way to look
It's
at
an interesting way to look at it, yeah. No, not Scooby. Scooby. Other voice actor I really like? The guy who did Tigger. Because he was in a video game called Splatterhouse. That was a game a few years ago. And he was taunting me at one point using Tigger's voice.
Really?
He's like, "Who are you gonna fucking save Jenny?" Whatever the main character's name was. But it sounded just like fucking Tigger. And I was like, don't taunt me in Tigger's voice. But I think my favorite voice actor is Luke Skywalker. He voiced the Joker for Batman for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. I think I have. I think I have seen a few of Fat Photog's Rev commercials he's made. I'll check this out. I've seen some of the Rev Rolly parodies.
Oh.
They're that Fat Photog is a freaking he does some really good work. Like he does some crazy good work. Like his level of like parody is like top notch. Like he's really good. So I think I do remember hearing it. I guess I wasn't really paying attention that much to the case game. Next time I catch a stream and they have that Rev Rolly on there, I'll definitely.
What's a Rev Rolly?
It's a parody on certain YouTuber that I don't speak of very often. Rolls on cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
It's making fun of best cigarette you ever had.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This here's American cigarette. Best it's ever been. You are that best. Yeah, well, I'm fine with being a cheeseburger with extra large fries and a Dr. Pepper. Thank you very much.
Rachel, I'm going to be up all night. I got to go back to work when I'm done with this.
Yeah, we got lucky. We got him there. We almost had a stream without Dream Slayer. So it was like a last minute thing. He texted me and said, I won't be able to show up tonight. And then I got a text you a little bit later saying, I'll be there. I gotta go back to work, so. You got two? Oh, man. That's a feast. For him, anyway, not me. I mean, I can eat two. I can eat those two at once. Last me about 2.2 seconds.
Eat 2 dozen chicken nuggets.
Yeah. I remember one time I thought I could tackle 40.
Really?
Well, 35.
Really?
I might not look like it, but I can eat. I remember one time we had a big meat. The parents trying to clear up their fridge or their cooler with all their like leftover meats that were starting to they had to do rid of. All these steaks and roasts and tenderloins. And crazy.
There's a Los Angeles mukbangs. 100? 100?
Yeah, those mukbangers are fucking serious. Or are they? Or is it mukbangers? It's actually pronounced mukbang, not mukbang. I think it's pronounced mukbang. It's an Asian. It's like I don't know what. I want to say Asian, but I don't know exactly what country it actually originates from.
Sure.
But it would be people eating like noodles and stuff on camera. That it kind of carried over to America. So yeah, but it's an Americanized version. It's a lot less healthy.
Sure.
Because they're eating a little more healthy than some of the original.
He does it weekly. Oh my god. Could you imagine eating 100 nuggets weekly? That's so many chicken nuggets.
Well, it's good to see you, Rachel. Thanks for popping in there. It's nice to talk to you.
100 chicken nuggets.
Well, we're going to have to try to do 100 chicken nuggets on stream.
We'll eat 110.
Well, 100, 110.
101.
7'2", Jesus Christ. Well, he just said, he's a
Los Angeles Laker, yeah.
So
7'2". That's a big person, dude.
Yeah, I just found out
That's a big person.
I just found out I'm not 5'10".
What are you?
5'8" 3/4. I'm saying 5'9". I don't fucking care.
Sure.
I'm 5'9". I'm not insecure about it. Nope. Big Macs are okay. I prefer the double quarter pounder myself.
Really?
Big Macs are good. I mean, then again, I prefer like Burger King or Hardee's or McDonald's any day. Like, yeah, no, I prefer Burger King or McDonald's, hands down. I just think the burgers are better, in my opinion. Hey, Minders, how you doing?
I mean, personally, I like a couple junior bacon cheeseburgers from Wendy's.
Okay, Wendy's is also. I also prefer Wendy's over. Yeah, it goes. I mean, I like Wendy's, Burger King, I forgot. We pretty much equally for different things.
Yeah.
Like the Baconator. I love that shit. Sometimes I DoorDash when I have the money. I get two. One for later.
One for later.
5 minutes later, but later. Snacks are good. And that's one thing my intrepid co-host always brings up, that the snacking situation here is always invisible.
Yeah.
No matter we're going to fix it, hey, I keep the beverages flowing. So, I can drink it that way. But no, snacks are definitely.
Talking about chicken nuggets, I'll probably get chicken nuggets.
That way it works?
Yeah.
Bad boy. Oh. Oh, yeah. Those. Oof.
Probably never goes back to Wendy's ever.
Oof. That'd be rough. That would be rough. That's like not the place I'd want to die.
Big Mac tater tot hot dish. I don't know about that.
Well, I'm going to be making some tater tot hot dish this weekend, guys.
I don't know about that.
I mean, all you have to, I mean, it probably is not that. I mean, you already have hamburger in your tater tot hot dish. You have the potatoes. I mean, you just have to figure out what the secret. I mean, you put the secret sauce on there.
Yeah.
Which is what, ketchup and mayonnaise, isn't it?
I don't know.
You would actually buy the secret sauce at Walmart, I'm pretty sure.
Mayo chup. That's what it's called. Mayo chup in the store. Mayo and ketchup.
Yeah.
Mayo chup. It's a thing.
My favorite combination of sauces has always been mayo and sauce.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The cheeseburgers on my chicken sandwiches. Fucking, I love that. So fucking good. So fucking good. Yeah, I'm actually. I mean, I can cook, and I can cook actually pretty good. It's just a choice. I just choose not.
Chris, I've never seen you cook.
I can cook pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, it's not hard to cook.
Huh.
Okay. No,
That might not be bad.
I like that.
That might not be bad.
I like that. Double order cheese. No, I haven't craving lately. It's those fucking, what are they? I think I'll call by different names, like Pig in the Blanket or Hush Puppies, or I don't know what you call them. It's like the hot dogs and the croissants.
Yeah.
With the cheese. I don't know why, but it's been on my mind.
Yeah, those are good.
And I eat pepper jack cheese instead of.
Really?
If I'm not pepper jack cheese on everything, it's my favorite
Really?
cheese. I love spicy. I love spicy.
Huh.
Like, the older I'm getting, the more I just love spicy food.
I like Munster cheese.
Munster's good. Munster's nice.
Munster's really good.
The only cheese I'm not a big fan of, but I will eat it, is Swiss.
Oh, Swiss is good. It's got to be on the right burger or something.
Or, like,
I don't know about like a ham and Swiss sandwich. I'm not sure about that. I'd eat it, but
that would, the lettuce after actually makes a lot of sense because you don't want it to get soggy.
Yep.
Kind of like if you made a taco hot dish, you put the lettuce on.
Yep.
At the end. That does make a lot of sense if it doesn't get soggy. And actually, what you should do with when you make your, and this is my personal opinion, it's how I've seen it done, is you put the cheese on at the very, very end and let it sit in the oven for like 5 minutes to get that cheese. Like, it won't be like burnt at the end. So you add the cheese very last.
Yeah.
And then you just have the slowest, best cheese ever. So that's also something that I think.
So you don't like Swiss?
Nothing big fan of Swiss, no. I mean, I'll eat it. I'll eat anything, really. Anything that should be eaten, I should clarify, because and people can take that and run a long way. So what else has been going on? So yeah, definitely. So I'm definitely gonna look up that recipe though.
The Big Mac tater tot hot dish?
Yeah, that sounds fucking stellar, actually.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I do like Rubens.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Rubens are really good.
Oh. Then advanced Swiss.
Rubens are really good.
Advanced Swiss. So yeah, I will eat Swiss. I will eat Swiss if it's in something. But I honestly think that where people make a hot dish and they don't put cheese in it, I feel it's a sin. I don't care what hot dish you do, it's always gonna be better with cheese.
Most things are better with cheese.
I mean, even if you got like your chicken wild rice casserole, you say, well, what cheese would just ruin it? Swiss cheese.
Sure.
I think that would go good together. I honestly think that would go good. I've never tried it myself.
You're probably not wrong.
It's just a theory I had. If we're gonna do it, just like get like a shredded Swiss. I think you can get a shredded Swiss in the bag, or otherwise, you can hand crumble it. It's fine either way.
I mean, sharing is caring.
And it can be no, it's not. You're not having my Wendy's. It's my Wendy's. Hey, at least you got 2 nuggets.
Yeah.
At least you got 2 nuggets out of the meals.
Yeah.
Good for him. Big enough.
Fair compromise.
You also cheeseburger, the kids drink, but you got 2 of the nugs.
Yeah.
So hey, when at the time when you wouldn't get the nugs. Yeah, unfortunately, she does incorporate a lot of cheese in her cooking, but that's it. I never minded. The best dish I ever made was my gluten-free pizza.
Gluten-free pizza?
Why gluten-free?
Why?
I made it on hamburger.
Out of hamburger?
Yeah, the whole crust
Uh-huh.
was hamburger. I took the meat till right when it started going right, it was like not quite done, but just about like 10 or 15 minutes. And I had all the toppings on. And started cooking a little longer. Just took the patty and just made one big patty and then cooked it and then put sauce and cheese and all the.
Chris. That sounds like some prison shit.
The whole cooking is devoted to ramen, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's still that. Oh, 2 bites of it. Yeah, still.
Well, that's like 1 nugget.
Yeah, 2 bites. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
like 1.
no, let me 2, because I can be like 1 bite, be 1.
Well, yeah.
But I guess, yeah. I mean, hey, that's a feast for some people. For some people, that 2 bites is a feast. So, hold on a second. I want to check this quick. Oh, that didn't help me at all. Okay, never mind. I don't see, my battery's a little low, but I think I got it. But, yeah. Besides that, you got anything else you gotta add this week?
No.
Unfortunately, I'm out. I didn't think we get through we get through that so much quicker.
I like those ads, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. And as always, if you guys haven't joined the Facebook page, if you guys ever want to put something weird or something you come across, keep it tasteful. We're trying to, I don't care about cussing or foul language. Let's just try to be respectful of each other as human beings. But if you find something weird that, maybe we might even showcase on the show.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Join the Facebook group.
Yep, we are. So we are brothers.
Yep.
Brothers and best friends for life. We're BFFLs, best fucking friends forever or for life. So
Movie trivia is fun. I don't know jack shit about movies, though. I don't know nothing.
I do a lot of things. Like, I like movies that I'm trying to think now. Now there's movie trivia.
I know that Bill Gluckman is down with the bitches and the hoes.
Well, that's all you need. Honestly,
Do you even know what movie that's from?
gosh, I don't.
Really? You never seen Malibu's Most Wanted?
I kinda. I remember I have the Nintendo Dream Station or something like that. Dream, or was it the Play Cube or something?
Dreamcast.
Yeah, he's like, I have the. He's like, well, you have to do this. Grab them down on the PS3. He's like, oh, you have the. And some made up counts like a Frankenstein's monster of video games combined. It was tough. Tot was a person.
I'm sure it's supposed to be that. Just
who's that? Okay, I think that's like. Well, that was the guy who lit his boss's building on fire. Actually, but hey, that was tough. But okay, I would honestly, I would if there was a way we could organize a trivia thing. I'm more down to take Yana. I'm pretty confident in my movie knowing skills. Like, I'm pretty confident that I could go toe to toe with you. I'm sorry, Wilson. I feel pretty confident. So if you ever want to, we can arrange something like this. I think we can make this happen. So if you're ever interested in that, like, I can do a trivia off. I know quite a bit about movies and stuff. Yeah, I've seen a lot. Even stuff that I haven't seen, I know a lot about.
Why? Just cause?
I think it'd be information all the time.
Okay.
I just literally pick up these.
Sure.
I
You just absorbed.
I love use of trivia.
Huh.
So I really feel very confident that I could stand my own. I'm sorry, Wilson. So, challenge accepted. You heard it here, folks. Challenge is accepted.
Do you have a favorite serial killer? I don't know any. Like, I know of like a couple, but
That's I don't like to use the word favorite, but the one that kind of like I find that's kind of intriguing is that's a really good question. I gotta have to think about that. There's a couple that come to mind. They're all Stephen Kings. Come on, I'm sorry, Wilson. They're all Stephen King. They're all either Running Man was a full-length novel, but that wasn't actually by his pseudonym for that one. It was Richard Bachman, I believe, but Stephen King. If you want to oversaturate the market, he right up. He published like a book a month.
really?
Oh yeah, he pumped out books, and so they don't oversaturate the market. He wrote at least some under a pseudonym. Shawshank Redemption was a short story, and that's not even the full name of the short story. It escapes. It's a certain actress in the Shawshank Redemption, and Green Mile is a serial novel. Was by Stephen King. Actually, one of Stephen King's best. So, you always me out with the Running Man. Oh yeah, no. I know this. I know this. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, was Shawshank Bachman? Okay. I only knew that I just knew that when they actually released it, they put it in the short story formats, like collections, and it was under Stephen King thing. So if it originally was, then it does make sense. But that's why he did a pseudonym. Actually, there's a book that of his is actually banned, but I'm not going to talk about it now because it's sensitive.
Really?
I'll tell you after.
Huh. That was easy for Chris. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I know my movies and stuff. Like I know a lot of useless shit. So, no, man, I'm gonna actually now. I think one of these streams, like we got a judge, we got a person to be the freaking read out the questions. Yeah, right. We'll both submit questions, and things happen, man. They were all directed by Frank Darabont. Well, okay. Clarification. The first and second season of The Walking Dead were Frank Darabont. Frank Darabont was originally replaced after season 2. You could even probably added no, that was no, sorry. No, Boardwalk Empires was fuck. Anyway.
He's good.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that should be good. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Wilson. We're gonna have to do that. But yeah, Frank Darabont, yeah, the first 2 seasons. But and you also left out The Mist. Actually, in that list.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that was Frank Darabont as well.
Huh?
With Tom J. You know what else he was in? The Punisher. The good Punisher. It had John Travolta and
Okay.
yeah, The Mist. Those are the one you left out. So yeah, no, I'll have to hit her up and be like, hey, we need a quiz master on some movies because it's on like Donkey Kong. Like I said, I'm pretty when it comes to trivial shit. I know my shit.
Surprising. Doesn't surprise me.
I impress myself sometimes, but I think I'm sorry Wilson was trying to play it easy on me. I'm sure you could probably throw a stumper in there because I know a lot, but like the guy who did like Boardwalk Empire, tip my tongue. He did The Departed. He did Scorsese. Martin Scorsese. That's what it was.
Who? Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese, yeah.
Oh.
He directed like The Departed. I think he did the plane, the movie about Leonardo DiCaprio, The Planes, Aviator. That's what it was called. A bunch.
Oh.
He's like a big crime kind of raging guy, raging bull. Yep. Yeah. So a lot of like gangster kind of stuff. Like I think he did. No, did he do gangster? I could be wrong about that. I'm gonna just go on Wednesday.
I've seen parts of that.
That was a good one. Historically inaccurate, but a really good, a really fun movie.
Yeah.
A really fun movie. Like, sure, yeah. A really fun movie. Oh, that's yep. That I was actually thinking Taxi Driver too. I'm like, no. Taxi Driver is such a slow burn though. It's such a the last like 20 minutes is the only reason why you watch it.
Really?
Oh yeah. Like the first part of the movie just drags. But it's where you feel lucky. No. That was Dirty Harry. What was it? You talking to me? I don't think you're talking to me. That's that game from De Niro. I also like the movie Leon's Professional. That was a good one. And, well, that does remind me of Taxi Driver quite a bit, actually. Oh, did he do Gangs in New York? Boom! And Shutter Island.
Shutter Island?
Mm-hmm. I think it's psychological thriller. He's done a lot of things. Actually, he did an animated, like, family movie a few years back. I don't remember what it was, but it involved a dog and a boy.
Oh.
Adventures of Tintin. Half Adventures of Tintin. I could see that. I could see that being. I could see why you would say that. It was such a. I don't think it's a movie. I don't think I could ever sit through again. It's like a Requiem for a Dream. I could not sit through that movie again. I don't think it's such a hard. And I watched the like the R-rated version of it. I didn't watch like the actual version. I saw like the watered down version of the. It's hard. It's a tough one.
Oh.
It's a.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one either.
That one's right. It's kind of it's really down. It's really again nothing we're talking here just because it's something I don't want to cause anyone to be like, oh my god, endorsing shit. He should be endorsing.
Sure.
Only that guy. But let's see what else. I really but I enjoy movies. I also think it's really, what other movie series I really liked, and this is completely different. Edgar Wright is also another director I really like. He did like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Buzz, At World's End, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
No.
Space.
No.
You know where Simon Pegg and Nick Frost?
No.
It is very much an art, and it's a hard movie. Artsy art movie that was kind of more artsy I did like was Natural Born Killers. That had one of my favorite stand-up comedians of all time in it.
What do you mean by artsy fartsy?
There's certain movies that are called art films, and they're generally kind of like niche. They're kind of like they don't make the big receptions. They don't have like big theatrical releases.
Sure.
They usually play at like movie festivals, like Cannes or what's that other big one? Anyways, it's another big movie festival. I'm drawing a blank again.
Sure.
But yeah, so you'll find these like art films or colored. And they usually do like a lot of weird angles or different camera films, different like lenses for their scenes and stuff. Yes. Oh, did you actually? Here's a fun trivia fact about that. The riot scene in Natural Born Killers was at the prisoners. There's a riot scene. Spoiler. And all the prisoners were actually the prisoners that were actually in that jail. They staged that prisoner riot right in the jail. It was actually real inmates.
Really?
Real jail. Yep. That was a real riot.
That's pretty cool.
No, there's another. What's it? It's I know it's not that one though. A Clockwork Orange equals garbage. Fair enough. That's a tough one. I mean, it was easier to watch the movie than to read the book. I actually looked at the audiobook on that one because I can't read it. It's, well, first off, it's written in like an English Russian slang, like a made up. It's written in a made up language, like all the dialogues in a made up language.
Sure.
Sundance, that's it. Sundance, that's it. The Sundance Festival. That's the other really big one.
Huh. What is it? A film fest?
Yeah.
For like independent film?
Yeah.
Okay.
More indie films go there.
Sure.
Like, and a lot of those who do really well do go on and get theatrical releases or bigger releases. You know what movie really should have got a theatrical release though, and I'm really disappointed it didn't? Trick or Treat.
Never seen it.
It
Never
is one of my favorite anthology films out there. And probably one of the best horror movies.
Really?
Oh yeah. No, I fucking love that movie. Like I remember I think it came out in 2008, it was coming to theaters, but for some whatever reason no theater would pick it up. And so they enough people did petitions that they actually did a DVD and streaming option to it. So eventually people were able to see it. That movie's fucking great. You know, Stephen King would agree with you. I'm sorry, Wilson. Stephen King did not like Stanley Kubrick. And I don't think Stanley Kubrick liked Stephen King because if you've seen The Shining by Stanley Kubrick, in the very beginning of the movie when they were showing the roads and stuff, there's a crashed car on the side of the road. You randomly see like in the corner of the screen. And that was supposed to be because supposedly Stephen King got a really bad automobile accident and he pretty much like had to rehabilitate himself completely.
Huh. And that's supposed to be him?
Yeah.
Really?
Because he did not like Stanley Kubrick's direction for The Shining.
Huh.
Even though that's when people say Shining, they usually are referring to Stanley Kubrick's because there was a couple TV adaptations of it that he actually preferred over the Stanley Kubrick. And that's usually when someone says Shining, the movie, they're talking about Stanley Kubrick's.
Sure.
And actually, this is one thing on YouTube. It was called Drunken Orson Welles Outtakes. And that shit just made me laugh so fucking much. The French champagne. This is my chicken. I brought it from home. Hitchcock, it was a revolutionary when it came to filmmaking because he developed a lot of camera angles that are widely used today, actually. And actually, he had a rule in his movie when he went to his original Alfred Hitchcock, when they come out in theaters, like when the movie started, you weren't going in. You weren't going in, you weren't going out. Because it would break immersion from the film. It's like once you're in the theater and the credits start rolling, your ass is sitting there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. He covered darkness. Yeah, I mean, he was. A lot of revolutionary filmmakers are like the black and white days. I know one of my girlfriend just showed me about a year ago whatever happened to Baby June. I probably said that wrong. But if I didn't, thanks to me. It's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. Oh shit.
Really?
It's a fucked up movie. Oh, have you guys ever seen that one? Baby Jane, I get it wrong every fucking time. I do. I actually did really appreciate that film. We watched that I think last Halloween. So we looked for like creepy movies to watch, and it was basically about like two kids. Well, one was like a kid like star, and the other one just kind of lived in their shadows. And then they switched roles, and there was an accident. So the famous one, the old famous one, was taking care of the. And it was just it just blew my mind.
Huh.
Really fucking cool. Really fucking cool. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna wind this down. I gotta get this guy to work, and my phone's at 15%. So, but I just want to thank you all for popping in and joining us for this one. Oh, really? I could have been. Could have been. Like a dead rat would have been easier to come up than a dead bird's come. Sure. We made like the 60s, 70s, I think. It was black and white meat. So, but anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I want to thank you all for popping in the chat and hanging out with us for today. You know, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
Hit that like, hit that bell, tell a friend. You know, maybe they'll be into the weird stuff that happens on this Tuesday night, which we just don't talk about on Wednesday. And again, so the Facebook group, always looking to join. Send the request be added, and one of us will get you in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got people on that. Also, the PayPal. If you guys are looking to upgrade our technology, so you know we're rocking our phones right now, which works. We're not complaining, but anything helps. And if you just want to sit and chat with us, that's really good too. But all that's in the description. I'll work on getting that Twitter. I know I want to get email started up to the channel. So a couple things I'll work on for next week. Once that's all public, I'll put it in the community tab so you can all follow me on Twitter and stuff. And I just have to add me on Facebook, Twitter, and
Yep.
but don't ask me to get Discord because I wouldn't even know where to begin. Like that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank y'all. Have a good day.